Peter Schiff concede Bitcoin profitable but won't succeed as money. Bitmain's market dominance challenged by micro BT. Hashrate almost on all-time high. And yet, Bitcoin price keeps surging on the way to the upside. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode on the CryptoWealthy channel, where we're going to discuss about very interesting news and chart analysis in today's video. Because yesterday I found about this falling wedge formation on the 1 hourly chart, and I am really sorry that I didn't inform you because I did that after I uploaded the video. But you can check our TikTok, Instagram, where I actually mentioned yesterday after the video this falling wedge to be careful because the Bitcoin price may go to the upside over here, and as we can see over here, we did retest this level of resistance over here, broke, then we went bearish to retest this level of resistance, in this case support over here, and right now, just this moment, Bitcoin price is jumping to the upside. So yeah, let's dive into some technical analysis. So make sure you watch this video to the end because we have very interesting analysis in today's video. As I mentioned yesterday in yesterday's TikTok video and on Instagram, if we switch here on the daily chart of the Bitcoin price, we can see that pretty much we have our lower lows when we were bottoming out in the 2019, actually December 2019. Now get this, over here we have one low, we have second, we have third, and after that we had fourth, and after fourth we had the first higher low over here, which actually pushed the Bitcoin price much higher than it was over here. And now if we switch on 1 hourly chart, look what happened. We have one low, another low, third low, and after that higher low, which means Bitcoin price, as I mentioned over here and predicted yesterday in the video here on the blanket, we did push onto the upside. Now don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean that the price will go onto the way upside all the way to the new highs in this year. I'm not saying that, I'm just saying that this formation over here that we have right now is bullish, and it tends to break onto the bullish side, which it did. Now probably Bitcoin will continue to go on to the upside, because if we switch on one daily chart over here and check the RSI, we can see we have some sort of a chilling out of the RSI, so we are away from that overbought zone, which means that the Bitcoin price should actually continue to the upside. One more clue for that is the 20 daily exponential moving average. We actually managed to hold this level as a level of support when we were retesting in the previous 3 to 4 days over here, and the Bitcoin price is actually jumping to the upside. So this is very bullish for now, because all signs are pointing out that we will retest $10,500. It's a little bit too early to get excited, but let's see what the Bitcoin price will do into the next few days or so. Now for a moment I will exclude 20 exponential moving average, and I will mention something that everybody are talking about, which is 200 daily exponential moving average together with the 50 exponential moving average. That are those red and green one over here that we can see. When we had that jump after we bottomed out here in 2018, we had the cross over here, which means golden cross. Golden crosses are actually crosses when the EMAs are crossing each other, and which means that the price after that is going to go to the upside. Now there is no any fundamental reason actually this to happen. It doesn't mean that many traders are watching this, but usually after those crosses some bullish things are happening. So if we come here into the present, we can see this very day we are watching those two moving averages crossing each other, which should indicate the bullish signs for the way to the upside. So this is also very interesting to see, because many traders are maybe going to see this, compare with this, as the many YouTubers are actually talking and actually start buying and push the price to the way to the upside. That's how those golden crosses are actually working. It needs to be seen from other traders and investors in order to be played out. Also for the altcoins, if we mention the Ethereum, we will take Ethereum as the altcoin charts because we don't want to watch all charts for the altcoins. We can see over here that we have some sort of a consolidation triangle over here, which means the price should go 50-50 on the way to the upside or downside. But even so, a little bit earlier in this consolidating triangle, we retested this level of resistance many times, and just this hour, just this moment, if we switch on 1 hourly chart, we can see that the Ethereum is actually surging on the way to the upside, which is pretty well for the altcoin holders also, and especially Ethereum holders in this case. And now, to exclude one negative person who still remains to be bearish towards Bitcoin, Peter Schiff concedes Bitcoin profitable but won't succeed as money, which is correct. And we do not want to see Bitcoin as money because we want to see Bitcoin as gold, as actually securing our value into this asset, digital asset, and not watching it as a money because it would require new and different regulations from the SEC and the worldwide. So Bitcoin as a store of value, not as the money. So this guy is actually holding for a stram because he doesn't want to give up from his bearish signs, because he's trying actually to put as much negativity into the Bitcoin and crypto space. But who knows, maybe he's just some sort of a troller. Even so, we know that he is a holder. I concede that anyone who bought Bitcoin 10 years ago and sells it today will make a lot of money, he wrote. But I never said the price of Bitcoin could not rise. I only said that Bitcoin would never succeed as money. Nothing that has happened over the past 10 years has proven me wrong. So as we can see, he's trying actually to switch on bullish side on some sort of a way. I really don't know what is this guy's problem, but we will see in the future how he will react when the Bitcoin hits all-time high and maybe $80,000 per one Bitcoin or $100,000 per one Bitcoin. Make sure you watch our previous videos. We discussed about those prices and predictions and metrics where you can find on our channel. Bitmain's market dominance challenged by MicroBT. So if we switch on the blockchain over here of the Bitcoin to see where the hash rate is going, and the hash rate, for those who don't know what it is, it's actually a metric of the power which the blockchain is actually using in order to how difficult it is to mine one Bitcoin or more per 10 minutes. So as we can see over here, we are actually hitting the all-time high, but also you need to remember, if we have a very high hash rate, that means that the Bitcoin has a good protection from a 51% attacks, which means that they will need all of those who trying to invalidate some transactions into the blockchain needs a much more higher hash rate in order to actually get a chance to try to change something into the Bitcoin blockchain. Bitcoin's mining power worldwide has been affected by manufacturing delays caused by coronavirus outbreak in China, effectively reducing growth in the cryptocurrency's computing power. Nevertheless, some Bitcoin miners based in the Asia nation have seen an increase in their market share while others struggle to keep up. Bitmain has held its position as the dominant cryptocurrency mining hardware maker since 2017, but the market may slowly be shifting over to Shenzhen-based MicroBT. Bitmain is slowly losing its dominance into the market, but let's ask one question: why is hash rate on all-time high? Well, that's simple. Bitcoin price is going on the way to the upside, which means that the mining gets more profitable, but also very difficult to mine the Bitcoin, and many miners are actually joining the network in order to mine Bitcoin to help the network sustain on the way to the upside, which means even so Bitmains as the big company is losing its dominance onto the Bitcoin market over here. The hash rate is actually going on the way to the upside because many other people worldwide is actually joining to the network to mine Bitcoin. Very simple to explain and actually very naturally and very good for the Bitcoin price. Now I want to ask you one more time, please hit that like and subscribe button, and also just the reason this happened, follow us on TikTok and Instagram and have an update pretty much quickly whenever I find out something about charts and patterns or jump or whatever, I will upload it instantly on those social media. So make sure you follow us on TikTok, Instagram and Twitter also. Now I want to thank each last one of you for watching our videos over here on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. As in always, until the next one, happy trading and goodbye.